Halloween is directed by John Carpenter, and this film stars Jamie Lee Curtis and Donald Pleasence. This film isn't only the start of what might be the most popular horror movie franchise of all time, this movie popularized the slasher genre. This video may contain spoilers to Halloween, so if you've never seen this movie and you want to avoid any and all spoilers, I would highly recommend skipping to this timestamp so you can receive my spoiler-free thoughts and my final grade on this movie. Though, if you have seen this film or you don't care about spoilers, then let's talk about one of the most revolutionary movies in the horror genre. I tend to be more critical on slasher films, but this film is just so much fun, I can't help but just praise it. This film is pretty cliche, though you can't really criticize this aspect, because this film started all these cliches. Like, for example, all the people that have sex end up getting killed off almost instantly, and the goody two-shoes virgin outsmarts the killer and survives by the end. I would usually complain about these aspects, but Halloween was the first to do it, so this movie gets a pass. One thing I love about this movie is its setting and atmosphere. This film primarily takes place in the fictional town of Haddonfield, Illinois, though it primarily takes place on a small street. This aspect really grounds this movie into reality. Haddonfield is your typical all-American suburban town, and that's why this movie is so creepy. It can literally happen anywhere. It doesn't really matter if it's Haddonfield or not. Michael Myers can literally come to your hometown. I really enjoy how mysterious Michael Myers is in this movie. We really don't know that much about him, and we also don't know how he is so inhumanly durable. All of that is left to the imagination. You have to come to your own conclusion. One thing I don't like about the sequels is they explained way too much about Michael Myers. By doing this, it really kills a bunch of the tension and mystery. I prefer knowing very little. It sparks my imagination. I hate it when horror movies explain too much. For a movie to actually be scary, there needs to be some mystery. All we know about Michael Myers is that he is pure evil, and the speech that Dr. Loomis gives really sells this aspect of this character. The evil inside Michael Myers gives him the drive to kill, and through Dr. Loomis's character, we learn about the motivations and the psyche of Michael Myers. The speech that Dr. Loomis gives about the evil inside Michael Myers always manages to send so many chills, and Donald Pleasence acted the hell out of this scene. This film is also really well directed. Every single shot of Michael Myers is chilling in all the right ways. I just love the shot of Michael hiding behind Laurie, and the only thing that is really visible is his mask. And this shot makes Michael Myers look larger than life and a little bit supernatural. I also love how in almost every single shot that Michael Myers is in, you can't see his eyes. And when you look into his eye holes of his mask, you see a deep, dark void. This makes Michael look so inhuman, and at times when I was watching this movie for the purposes of this review, I was wondering if he was in fact the devil himself. The film's sequels debunked this theory, but if you look at this movie as a standalone movie, it's a fun theory to think about. This film's soundtrack is just iconic. It was written by John Carpenter himself, and apparently he doesn't know how to write a single note. I find that incredibly hard to believe, because this is one of the best movie scores in a horror movie. It's really hard to believe that this movie was made with $300,000, though this movie ended up making $70 million globally at the box office, and that's in 1978 dollars, by the way. Even though this movie is a classic of the horror genre, and it's overall a pretty great movie, it is far from being flawless. At times, the acting can be completely abysmal. Laurie's friends are so annoying, and from the beginning, I was waiting for Michael Myers to just take them out. The one girl, Linda, especially gets on my nerves. She uses the word totally too much.
Totally.
And that's just in one scene. Halloween is a classic for a reason, and if you plan on watching a horror movie tonight, Halloween is an excellent choice, despite of its few flaws. And that is why Halloween gets an A-. I hope you enjoyed my review of Halloween, and if you did, give this video a like. And if you want more content like this, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And shout out to Linus Tech Tips and Sylvester Stallone. Thanks for watching.